Hello, this is Troy with the Noble Grafted In Middle Position, teaching on the Day of the Lord, teaching on motives and methods and how God is stripping back the motives which were behind the methods that Israel was using. We do not put Israel on a high shelf in this position. We treat them more like Saul, like we're the church, we're under the King of David, the son of David, who we're going to treat Israel the same way David treated Saul, with respect, but understanding who Saul really was, King Saul, the people's choice. So we have this situation where the day of the Lord that does not come like a thief in the night to believers. If believers do not wake up, then the day of the Lord is a bad thing for them, just like it will be for Israel, the day of the Lord's wrath. Now, they were trying to do some things that appeared to them to be satisfying to the Lord. They had feasts, they had solemn assemblies, they had burnt offerings, grain offerings, peace offerings. They had songs, they had melody, they had harps. It appears they had no justice. It appears they had no righteousness. So they were offering up feasts, they were offering up songs that God called noise. He said he won't listen. He won't look. He won't accept. I hate. I take no delight. The motives were wrong. They weren't interested in justice. They weren't interested in righteousness, which is why the day of the Lord comes in the first place. Now look at this over here in chapter 6. Who sing idle songs to the sound of the harp. Just like over here. Who sing idle songs to the sound of the harp, and like David, invent for themselves instruments of music. And if you look at here in the New Living Translation, you sing idle songs to the sound of the harp, and you fancy yourselves to be great musicians as King David was. So when you start looking at fancying yourselves to be great musicians as King David was, and then you see, I hate, I take no delight, I will not accept, I will not look upon, their noise, I will not listen, then maybe you start looking at motives, not